All right. Well, welcome everybody, and welcome to another session of our COVID Crisis Comeback Challenge Sunday Alumni Mastermind meeting. Yes, long title, lots of stuff. As always, this is brought to you by my little company, Integrated Wellness and Development LLC. This is purely for educational purposes only. We are here to educate, inspire, and perspire. We are not here in any way, shape, or form as a form of therapy. We're not here to diagnose, treat, or prevent any type of condition or illness. We are here strictly to communicate tools and information that may be helpful to you. And that's what we do. If you are in need of therapy, if you are in need of help with any physical, mental, or emotional challenge, we certainly are here with our hearts open with support, but it would be best to consult a professional, a licensed professional therapist, treatment person, or simply consult your personal physician. You've all heard this, but I am required to tell you that in service to you and also to protect me and my company. So who else has joined us? Welcome, Joan. Welcome, Joan. Who else? Welcome, Barbara. All right. And we have a couple more. We have Jean and Samarit. Welcome, Jean and Samarit. They are connecting. We are all connecting. There's Jean. Hey, Jean. Welcome,
Hi,
Jean.
Mike. Hi,
Hello.
good evening, everyone.
Hello, and welcome, Samarit.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Excellent. So happy to see your beautiful faces. Look at you all. If you
Happy
could
to
see,
be here.
well, we're happy that you're here. And we have Eva. Eva is joining us. Awesome. Okay. We have lots to talk about tonight. First off, a reminder. This weekend, COVID Crisis Comeback Challenge, the secrets to goal achievement mastery. I think this is our fifth challenge. This is our fifth challenge since July. We have been busy peoples. And I'm really looking forward to this. This can be exciting. You know that Saturday from 1 to 3, we have a very special guest. Sandy was Nikki. Sandy is a phenomenal coach. She is doing great programs to help with mindfulness, meditation, compassion. You've seen her bio. She is a very dear friend. I have a great deal of respect for her. We're going to have a great session with her at the, so that's the 1 to 3, and then the 5 to 7. Many of you know and love and have heard her speak for many years at seminars. Julie Olson. Julie is one of my heroes and is a phenomenal human being, spiritual being, and speaker and workshop facilitator. She's going to have a great deal to offer you. And then Sunday, we have a mystery guest. Not going to tell you who it is. You'll find out on Sunday. And that's, of course, the third section that has to do with collaboration. And there's going to be some surprises. Hey, Barbara. And surprises, and why not prizes? So let's talk about prizes. Prizes. I need your help in order to, let's fill this session. Let's fill this weekend, the 3 sessions this weekend. Let's fill it with people who can really benefit. Raise your hand if you felt that any of the challenges you've attended in the past were worth your time and were a benefit to you. Raise your hand or a thumb. Good. Wow. Fantastic. Well, I know that this challenge is not going to be any different. There's going to be tremendous experiences, great information shared, and great guests. So here's a challenge to you all. We want to fill this. So here's what I'm going to do. The individual who has the most people that they have brought to the challenge, that actually attend the challenge, and a minimum of 3 people. Anyone who brings 3 people goes into the pool. And then the person who brings more than 3 is going to get 2 free workbooks and also a private session with me. And if they already have workbooks 1 and 2, they will be getting workbooks 3 and 4. And they will get those 2 workbooks. It saves them quite a bit of money. And also they are going to get an hour of my time, which is worth quite a bit more money. And that's my way of thanking them for helping share this and helping the people that they've brought to the challenge gain the same benefits that you all did. And I did too from doing these challenges. I learned just as much, if not more, each time I present these challenges. So what do you think about that? What do you think about this contest? Think it's worth talking to friends, family, strangers, coworkers, people you meet on the street? And all you have to do is have them register at rebootrestart.com. Real simple. They go there, they fill out the registration form, they learn all about what's going to happen. So much is going to happen. And then when they get at the challenge, then it's my job to make sure that my guests and I deliver the goods. And then you can enjoy being in the contest, and one of you will win it. But you'll all be winners because I'll figure out how to make it worth your while for everyone who brought somebody to the challenge. So that's my talk about the contest. My reminder: you've all been watching your emails that I sent out, right? I send them out. Usually I send them out Sunday, but I was traveling, so I sent them out last night. Lots of good information in that email, including the announcement of a new online course that we are releasing the day after the challenge, and that's exploring the wisdom of your dreams. Yes, a lot of people have been asking me to do a little bit more focusing on working with our dreams. And also, it's a great program for people who maybe are not that interested or excited about the aspect of journaling and goal achievement journaling, that type of thing, but they love dreams and they want to dig deeper into their dreams. I've taken the best information I've given at some of the challenges, some of my talks to the study buddy groups and Sunday masterminds. I've edited them together into about an hour and 45 minutes of instruction. I've taken the Goal Achievement Mastery Journal and pulled out the Dream Journal portions of that. And also I have 2 bonuses. One called the Exploring the Different Kinds of Dreams, and also Directing Your Dreams. These are 2 lectures you have never heard. And these have been added, and I am working with the great Dr. Don Strong and his team to take this audio and marry it with PowerPoint to make this an instructional audio duo. So this course has got all kinds of great stuff with it, and that will be released. So that would be May 3rd. So I wanted to tell you about that tonight, and we'll be talking about it also at the end of the challenge, the 3rd session of the challenge. Okay, let's get right into the subject tonight. Okay, going back from the future. I didn't want to say Back to the Future because that violates copyright and trademark and all kinds of stuff, but those were great movies. Back to the Future. But this is going back from the future. And this is a very cool concept because oftentimes, people say, oh, why don't you look into the future? Let's do this. Let's look into the future and see yourself having achieved the goal and really feel that it's real and really own it. And then that, when you come back, you'll bring back that energy and inspiration, right? By having seen it and visualized it, right? But I've learned that it requires a bit more effort and a bit more focus. And actually, there is a coaching technique called disassociative visualization. Disassociative visualization. And what that means is it's what's even more powerful from imagining you're going into the future and seeing yourself having achieved the goal is to actually separate the you that is watching the you in the future acting as the person who has already achieved the goal and what it's like and what they're doing and feeling and how that is all happening. And then being able to merge back with that part of you to have one cohesive self that you then bring back into the present. So you have the present future, and then the present is your future's past, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise tonight that combines those things. So to get ready for this exercise, what I'd like for you to do is think about a goal that you have. Could be a goal you've been working on for quite a while. It could be something new that you've been thinking about this week. We're going to use this as a training tool. I can't guarantee you that just by doing this one exercise, it's magically going to, appear in your life and to be achieved. Because I think we all know by now, it takes consistent, regular effort to manifest something, right? But this is a great technique to use in order to do that. So how does that sound? Thumbs up, you want to do this exercise? All right. Does everybody, thumbs up, does everybody have a goal that they would like to focus on for the next 15 minutes or so in this exercise? Can you all think of one? All right, good. All right, let's jump into this then. I'd recommend that we do this exercise together in your boardroom, your inner boardroom, your temple, your inner studio, whatever it is that you built for yourself. Let's just take a moment. Let's do a few of those box breathing exercises that I taught you from elite special forces and also from elite prana yoga practitioners. We breathe in 4 counts. We hold 4 counts. We breathe out 4 counts. And we hold 4 counts. And feel free to combine that with the chanting of a sacred word when you breathe out. I personally use HU, Hugh, but you can use whatever charged word that you are comfortable with. And let's do that boxing breathing with the chanting quietly, silently. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe out silently, singing your sacred word. And then hold 4 counts. One more time. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe out while singing your sacred word, 4 counts. and hold 4 counts. So now see yourself in your boardroom, studio, temple, whatever it is for you. And as you know, at the front of the room is a giant big screen TV. And on that big screen TV, you begin to visualize a scene from the future. And what appears on the screen is the you of the future who's already achieved the goal that you are contemplating on right now. So take a look at where you are. This scene where you are living completely in a state of having achieved the goal. Look at what expression is in your face and in your eyes. How do you stand? How do you walk? What is your mood? What is the energy that comes from you? Become very aware of that. And really, really notice, what is it like to be this person who is so completely confident, so completely connected to having achieved this goal, so completely a part of the goal? What's it like? See it. What does their voice sound like when they speak? Hear it. What is that energy that comes from them? Feel it. Now see yourself, the part of you that is doing the exercise, see yourself enter into the scene on the TV and be there with your future already goal achieved higher self, the one who has achieved that goal. And sit down with them. Let's just sit down and have a little chat. Pay attention to these answers. What does it feel like? Ask this question. What does it feel like to have completely achieved this goal and to completely live from this state of being? Ask that question and pay close attention to how that part of you answers. Next question. What did you do that enabled you to achieve this goal and this state of being? What was necessary for you to do? Listen to the answer. Next question. What did you have to change in order to achieve this goal? What did you have to change? Next question. Who did you become once you achieved that goal? Who did you now become once you achieve the goal? Last question. What advice do you have for me right here, right now, that will help me on my journey to achieving this goal? What's the advice that you have for me right here, right now? Now take this part of you by the hand and bring them into the present. Have them go back from the future into the present. And sit with them in your boardroom. Show them your goal. Share with them the challenges you are facing in order to achieve that goal. And ask for their advice. Ask for their help in helping you navigate around the challenges. What are they sharing with you? What advice are they giving you? What stories are they telling you of how they overcame these obstacles? Now thank them And as you stand together, a beautiful golden light surrounds the two of you. And the you of the present and the you of the future melt into that light, and you experience the oneness where your past, your present, and your future are all beautifully connected, all synergetically helping each other. Express your gratitude for this experience. And express your commitment to take what you've learned and implement it, use it, work with it, apply it to the process of your achievement of this goal. Make it a part of your journal. Make it a part of your things to do. Make it a part of your quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily goals. Now, when you're ready, let's just do another 3 sets of box breathing. Breathe in 4 counts and hold 4 counts. Breathe out and sing your sacred word 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe out, singing your sacred word 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Breathe out, singing your sacred word 4 counts. And hold 4 counts. When you're ready, let's return to the group, but feel that sense of oneness, of the integration of your past, your present, and your future. And take a moment and just write down some notes about the experience you had and what you learned. Let's take a couple of minutes to do that. Okay. What I'd like to do is open up the breakout rooms because I want everybody to have a chance to express what they gained from this exercise. And we are going to have groups of 3, and we're going to take about 15 minutes. So each one of you will have 5 minutes. Okay. I encourage you and ask, please respect the time of your fellow breakout room folks to keep your sharing within the 5 minutes. Let's keep it relevant to the experience you had. What was your goal? What was the experience you had? What did you gain the most from? And then we'll come back and we'll have a few minutes to take a couple of you and share what you received that was the most valuable to you. How's that sound? Everybody got it? Okay, if you would unmute yourselves. All right, mute yourselves. Very good. And I am opening up the breakout rooms. You're all veterans of the breakout rooms, so up your breakout room. And remember, 5 minutes for each of you to share what was the most valuable from the exercise. And then I'll call you back and we'll have a few minutes to debrief. Everybody ready? All right, here comes your breakout room assignments. Go ahead and have some fun. Okay, welcome back, everybody. First, a quick explanation of this technique. Researchers have found over the years that if we just visualize something, right? We visualize something once and we say, yeah, this is what I want, and I see it and I want it, and maybe I even practice it. That's operating at a certain level. It's better than not doing it at all. But by having this disassociation of a part of you that is seeing the already goal achieved future, but then stepping in and interacting with that part of you that has achieved that, there is a different experience that happens in the brain. And then the icing on the cake is when there's the merging of the present and the future. I've added that one extra step of bringing the future you to the present, their past, and having them teach you and guide you, giving their wisdom to you, and then finally the merging that happens. Okay, so we have a few minutes. I'd like to hear just in one sentence, if you can, what was most useful or powerful, or what did you receive that was really powerful? Give me a little feedback about this exercise that was valuable for you. So just go ahead, raise your hand or unmute yourself, and then go ahead and chant. Okay, we'll start with Samarit.
Hi, Mike. Am I on? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're good.
The main thing was, when we were all done and you said, oh, take a few minutes to write what your experience was like. And that's when I had this kind of spontaneous talk with the goal achieved when I said, but I'm freaked out about what I have to do now. And she looked at me and she says, you're not freaked out, you're birthing. This is the unbearable pressure of uterine contractions giving birth to you. I I was That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm still not recovered from that.
Okay. Well, we'll let you and your inner doula get you recovered from that birthing experience. But that was amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was amazing. Okay. Bridget?
Um, One thing I got that really stuck with me was that you have to have laser focus. Stop postponing. Those two just threw me because I know what is up there. Yeah.
Fantastic advice.
Mm.
Laser focus and massive action and regular repetitive action. Yeah,
Yes.
great advice. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you.
One of the cool things for me, Mike, was listening to Tracy in our group, and she was talking about her experience in projects, and it kind of was mirroring some of the things that I've been experiencing. Like when they went around, they said, "Okay, you share," and I said, "No, I'm just going to pass." It was like when it was time for Tracy to share, it's like we were kind of on the same wavelength. And she told me, last week I had a dream about you and Mike. Something's, I think there's some like inner connection going on between us as a supportive group, and I guess it's beyond the study buddy group. It's sort of like you got all of us working on this project together, and there's resonance between us. So that was a really cool thing.
Yeah, beautifully put. The connection and also the resonance, because without the resonance, there is no connection. And without the connection, it's impossible to begin to resonate together. So we're very fortunate that not only do we have both of those things, but we all have a mentor and mentors that are teaching that inwardly and outwardly all the time. And we are blessed to have that. And you're seeing in this group and you're seeing in the activities that we do, you're seeing a secular version that anyone can benefit from when we begin to expand in our ability to link the past, the present, and the future, and experience that part of us which is already goal achieved, that higher self. We all know, we all have our own language for that. Many of us share a similar language for that. But what's happening, what's really cool is you're experiencing it. You're experiencing it in more than just a way of growing in knowledge and philosophical and spiritual training, but also that it's very useful in practical things in your life. Very, very useful, very, very practical, right? Great share, Don. Thank you. Who else? We still have a couple minutes. It's the Kara and Tracy show, and then the Larry and Leah.
Yeah, Mike, thank you for the exercise. It was very powerful. And one of the things that I was really surprised, I guess maybe not surprised, but the tremendous love coming from the future self to the present self, and the compassion for maybe the fear that maybe I have about my goals, and just the acceptance, that acceptance and the love. So I was touched by that.
Beautiful point. And please remember what you just said, because this is an important tool for the rest of our lives, of that confident compassion that love and support that we receive, but it's equally important that we give ourselves that and recognize that, yes, there is a me that has already gone through everything that we struggle with, has come out the other end, and is living life masterfully. And it has tremendous love and compassion for us. Let's get a head start on having that love and compassion now. It will make the journey so much easier, so much less complicated and painful. Larry.
The thing I got from My Future Self was a description of all the limits I had been putting on myself for my success, and that I had to become more comfortable with who I am in order to proceed forward. Hard messages.
Yeah, but a beautiful message.
Yeah.
A beautiful message, and also that's a very big boy pants message to recognize that the things we do and choose to do and the things we choose not to do all can assist us in either achieving the goal or not achieving the goals we have in front of us.
Right.
In time, we're going to all move through those limitations and achieve amazing things, right? In time.
Yes.
What speeds them up is when we recognize what you just said. And that is, it's really all my choice. Something that can become either a barrier or a step to getting where I need and want to go. It's all our choice. It's how we perceive it and how we act or react. So really important point and a great point, and congratulations, Larry. It is in your hands, but you have a lot of support. Always remember that.
Oh, these are great sessions. I learned so much from them.
Me too. Me too. Thank you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, Marvin, you had a virtual hand up as well as a physical hand, so that counts as two hands. So go ahead.
I realized in doing this exercise that I have how can I put this? I have very deep wounds around making a lot of money. It's all collapsed together.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back to this conversation that I had with my father to try to convince him that money wasn't that important, that he should be with me more. And the story that I had about being an abandoned child because my mom was in the hospital and my father was working, is something that I've been working on. I've been doing some healing work for the past week, enjoying doing some very deep healing work and realizing that I need to let go of this whole story, because being the abandoned child helped me become what I am today.
It's given you, it's given you a sensitivity and compassion. Yeah. And what's also beautiful, Marvin, is that both sides of that experience can be embraced and appreciated, in that you can do the things you are moved to do that can result in generating money, because money is simply freedom in a tangible representation, a symbol, right?
Except that I couldn't bring myself in the exercise to be really enthusiastic about having achieved my goal.
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
You didn't do it right now. Let's change the vocabulary. You didn't do it right now. Okay. And right now is now actually the past. So there's a brand new present, and you have a choice and you have an opportunity. Remember, we always have a choice and we always have an opportunity. What did not happen in the past, whether that was 10 minutes ago or 10 years ago, that was a reality that happened in the past, now is a brand new reality. So you can repeat the exercise, you can anticipate a different result, and you can work on manifesting the different result, and in time you will, right? That is living in the present, and that is living in a very hopeful and very anticipatory present, of anticipating like Christmas is coming, or anticipating like when I wake up, it's my birthday, or anticipating, just a beautiful day. Anticipate success, right? That's why I asked you in the exercise to really feel it. Feel what it feels like to have achieved that. And then know what it feels like. Know what it is like to be that. And ask your higher self, hey, what's it like? Help me understand, help me feel it, and help me be it. And then bring it back into the present and have it guide you into achieving that step by step, minute by minute, day by day.
Anticipation.
Great song, right?
Yes.
Ellie Simon, great song. Yeah. Anticipation.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. That's the beauty of being timeless beings, which we are as soul. We're timeless beings. We cannot be trapped. We cannot be fixed in any one moment in time or space. We can experience it. We can choose to hang out in it for a while, but we are never, ever trapped in it. There's always a next step, a new experience, and a new reality. And if we can relate to that fluidity, that fluidness, that ability to adapt and move forward, move on, right? We move away from that concept of being trapped, because everything is temporary. Every situation is temporary.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
You're so welcome. Yeah, you're so welcome. Great point. Someone else. Barbara.
Well, the fluidity that you mentioned, I think was a really strong part of the exercise for me, because going from present self, okay, I thought there was an echo. Yeah, going from the present self to the future self wasn't actually that hard. It was it was just it was just there, and enjoying myself as in the future. And I, with the integration at the end, again, I mean, I could really feel that. I could really feel the two just being one. And it kind of relates to a dream I had this week that I talked about in the study buddy group. So I think that it's all kind of coming together. And I think the exercise is very powerful in pointing out that it's not a step-by-step process. It's not, I mean, it is and it isn't, it's in the fullest reality. It's just, you're already there, but in the physical, you have to take some certain steps, but you're already there. And I experienced that as already being there. And so then it's just a question of doing what you need to do and knowing that it's already happening right now. And it was, pretty remarkable. It just wasn't even that hard.
It's not supposed to be hard.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to require focus, awareness, effort, and action, right? None of this is supposed to be hard. It's all a lot of it is what we choose it to be, how we choose to interact with it. And that's why again and again and again, I try to stress we are constantly looking to how can we make a choice of how to act in any given moment versus reacting to forces that are outside of ourselves. People, places, things, events, right? Part of the goal achievement process is truly freeing ourselves from the need to react and empowering ourselves to choose what to do that brings us on the closest path to achieving our goals, right? No matter what the goal is, physical, emotional, financial, or spiritual. It's a matter of making the right choices. Okay, so great wisdom that you've shared tonight. Great experiences I've heard. Use this exercise, put it in your toolbox. I'm actually going to be covering more of that in session 3 of this coming weekend's COVID Crisis Comeback Challenge. Oh, you found out who the mystery guest is. We're going to be really focusing on that. We're going to be focusing on working with your energetic fields of choice in order to merge past, present, and future as it pertains to our goals, and kind of tying together what the first 2 sessions are going to cover. And then we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about our next step as a group. You know, we've been evolving, and I want to go into more detail after session 3 about moving into the Your 9 Steps workbook and instructional program for goal achievement mastery. So for those who've been in a journal study buddy group, some of you are finishing up, some of you have a little bit before you finish up, and some of you are kind of in the middle of working with your journal. Don't worry, if you're in the middle of working with your journal, we will have a study buddy group for you to finish from where you are to the end of the journal study buddy program, which is a 12-session program. Don't worry, we will adapt, and we will make sure everybody gets full benefit from your journal. And then those who are ready to graduate, those who graduate and have been participating with their journal study buddy group and I've been working with the journal and have completed the 12 sessions, you will be getting an official certificate of graduation suitable for framing, that you have graduated from the Daily Goal Achievement Mastery Journal Study Buddy Group. And those who choose to move on to the Your 9 Steps program for Goal Achievement Mastery workbook and instruction program, I'm going to be your instructor. And we will talk about how that's going to happen. There will also be study buddy group leaders who will be assisting me, so that there is the instructional portion and there is the discussion portion, so you don't lose out on the ability to share and interact and support each other. So that will all be organized and explained to you at the end of session 3. And also your study buddy group leaders will be giving you more instruction about that. Each of them will have a link. For those of you who haven't already purchased the workbook 1 and 2, they will give you a link that you can purchase the workbooks 1 and 2. So you have plenty of time before we move and start the program. That is going to be on Sunday nights. What's going to happen is 2 Sunday nights a month, I will be teaching that workbook instructional program to everyone. And then we break up into small groups in order to do the shares, the small group shares like we do on a separate night. Those small group shares will be led by me and the study buddy group leaders. Then the 2 Sundays a month that aren't doing the workbook program, we will have a session like this, right? For those who are not part of the workbook program, when I'm not doing a live session like this, the other Sunday will be opportunities for you to watch past episodes of the Sunday Alumni Mastermind meeting. So no matter where you are in this program, there's going to be great value for you. And I will continue to try to, share great tools and inspire and perspire you. So I've gone a little bit over. I apologize, but it was important. Thank you so much, 20 of you, for being here tonight. You could have been doing a whole lot of other things, but you chose to be here. I'm grateful. I love you all.